We are moving forward again. We have Navid here. Hello, Navid. And I'm requesting to everyone, please read his statement and share your opinion. Share your opinion with Navid. Ankita, you can read Navid's statement. Mine, you already done. So let's begin with Ankita first.
Yes.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, so let's begin with her. Hi, Ankita. So if you have any comments about Navid, you can begin. You can share your
Yeah,
opinion.
I already told about that introduction. I just wanna say
Yes.
like he should write. I totally agree or I completely agree with the statement. Or you can say I am partially agree with the statement. Don't say I maintain a balanced view. It really doesn't look better in essays. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Yes. Already
Another
told me
thing
yes.
is like
People.
yeah, yeah. In the first paragraph, you mention you given one example, but in a wrong place. I think you should first describe like you should first give central idea, then just give reasons, then you can give example. But in the first paragraph, you first mention that example, then you give the reasons. Yeah.
Yes.
Professor Smith, like he researched that, so it's kind of example.
Okay.
Yeah, because why reading is important, you wanna say that, you wanted to say that, and you gave that example, but in a wrong place. You have to mention at the end of the paragraph because you have to give valid reason first, then you can say any example. I think so. Yeah, and
Uh, like this example of this professor.
yeah, because you mentioned that he researched that regular habits of readers, it improves memory, yeah, as compared to non-readers. So it's kind of example because he already researched that thing and you mentioned in your essay. So first you have to say about valid reason, like why you are thinking that thing, and then you can say about example. Yeah, you already read that example in some magazine article, newspaper. You can say that in the last, in the paragraph. I think, hope you understand.
Yes. I completely understand it.
Yeah, and like watching television is a good thing. Yeah, watching television is also good. Yeah, right. But you have to outweigh the more advantages of reading. Yeah. So you can get benefits from watching movies, but at the same time, it should be like outweighed advantages outweighed for reading books.
Okay.
So it's kind of
Uh,
both the side. You discuss both the side and give your opinion. You are partially agree that yeah. Okay, okay. That's my mistake. Okay, okay. I got it. Sorry.
it's okay. Actually, the first
Okay.
body one
Yeah, yeah.
paragraph is about the readers, and the second 42 paragraph is about those people who watch TV.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you are partially agree with this statement, so you have to write both the side equally.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ankita. Ankita, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. So, thank you very much. Again, we are moving forward. We have Nazifa. Hi, Nazifa. If you have any comments about Navi, you can share.
I have a question here in introduction. There is a quotation. Uh, can we include quotation in introduction?
Uh, well, I don't think so, but actually, in introduction, we have to write more generalized idea. So that's why, yes, quotations are very generalized. So that's why it came to my mind and I included it.
Okay, so it's okay to like I didn't know, so that's why I asked.
Yes, I think so that quotations are more generalized, and in academic writing, I see that not in the IELTS writing, but in the academic writing. So people oftenly starts their essay with the quotation.
Okay,
So that's why I write quotation in the introduction paragraph.
okay, thank you. That's clear to me now. Otherwise, it was Ankita mentioned everything.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nazifa, for sharing your opinion. And finally, it comes to me. Hi, Navid.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, thank you very much, bro, for sharing your essay with everyone. And let's begin with your introduction. Okay. People who read a lot. People who read a lot. So, in our writing task too, we are unable to write any informal word here. A lot. This is informal.
Okay.
And this is informal word here. So you could avoid this word, and then you can begin. People who read a lot in their leisure time have a good cognitive skills as opposed to people who are watching TV because the famous quotation states. So what you are trying to mean here?
In this from this sentence, I try to agree with the question statement. Like
People who are watching the people who are watching TV, not TV. It should be television. TV
okay,
is informal. Television is formal. Like Cambridge, they could write whatever it is they could write, but we are unable to use any informal word here. We have to be formal. Okay.
okay.
Television because the famous quotation states. So what did you mean? The famous quotation state.
Actually, there's a quotation that came to my mind that readers are the leaders. Like readers are like it's actually goes in the agreement of the statement about the readers, that readers are good in imagination. Like
No, I'm just asking
leaders
to
have
you.
a
I'm
good.
no, no. I'm just asking to you. What did it mean? Famous quotation states. What do you mean this phrase?
There's a famous quotation that states that readers are the leaders.
Okay. Who people read a lot in their leisure time have a good cognitive skills, or okay, opposed to people,
as opposed to people.
as yes, as opposed to people who are watching television. The famous quotation exists. Okay, again, readers are the leaders. What did you mean here?
Actually, uh, it is in the favor of the readers, that readers are the leaders. It means that leaders have a good imagination skills. So the readers are the leaders means that readers has also good imagination skills.
Okay, but what was the question asking to you? The question was saying something else. People who read for pleasure in their free time have a better imagination than those who prefer to watch television. They speak very simple way, and you are making complicated, and your information matching with their statement. Readers are the leaders. So this isn't phrase. We are unable to use any phrase here. We
Okay.
are unable to use any types of phrase here. And famous quotation states, okay, fine. I don't know why you are using these things here. And if I'm gonna read from the beginning, people who read a lot in their leisure time have a good cognitive skills, have a good cognitive skill, as opposed to people who are watching television. Okay, fine. Because famous quotation states, I don't know why you are writing this. Because why? Why because?
Why, like in the first line, I write that people who read a lot have
Yes.
a good cognitive skills.
Okay,
So
fine.
this is the for supporting this sentence that readers are the leaders. It's actually a quotation.
Yes, but the fact is here, your statement is not matching. Could you please read your statement and read the question? Then what do you think? Is it the same meaning it's representing?
Let me check. People who
Yes.
read for pleasure in their free time have a better imagination than those who prefer to watch TV. Yes, I understand it. And the meaning,
So
it's not a
what you
complete
are writing
meaning.
here, so your meaning is like already changed. What they are explaining and what you are explaining, it's not matching. It's already changed your meaning. So you have to be comfortable with your sentence structure. I would suggest, and not like suggest, I would request to you, just try to avoid phrase or idioms in your introduction. Try to write a simple way. What they said, try to paraphrase the sentence. And here, what you need to do, you have to paraphrase the background statement. Do you know how to find out the background statement? Few things we have to do in our introduction. In introduction, okay, just give me a second. In
Mhm.
introduction, first of all, we have to identify the background statement. What is our background statement? Then we have to paraphrase the background statement. Like
Okay.
previously, it was used to in IELTS writing test to use like a general statement or a hopes. They were completely okay. But nowadays, books are in general statement to begin with your introduction.
Hmm.
So that's gonna assume you a few moments. So we shouldn't use those things. And we are beginning with like our paraphrasing system. First of all, you have to paraphrase your background statement. Then you have to answer the question. Two things you need
Hmm.
to do: paraphrase the background statement, and you have to answer the question. the thesis question, like thesis statement, like what they're asking to
Okay.
you. You have to clear your thesis statement. These two things you have to do your introduction. Previously, we are used to use like three things: general statement, paraphrase the background statement, and thesis statement clearance. But nowadays, we have to do two things like paraphrasing and clear the thesis statement. Here, the paraphrasing system and the way it could match with like background statement. They have one simple way. If you could identify the question area, what is the question? To what extent do you agree and disagree? Are you able to check out the question top of the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, here, can you see this place, bro? I'm marking here, like top of
Yes.
screen. Okay,
Toward
here we
extent.
have a question here. We have a question here. We have a question here. So we have to identify the background statement first. What is the background statement? What we need to do, what we have to explain, and what we need to paraphrase. Which area we have to paraphrase. So if you're gonna avoid the question area, for example, I'm gonna delete this question part. I delete this question part. Then what we have, this is our background statement. We need to paraphrase this area. When you're gonna paraphrase this area, our background statement, then we have to clear the thesis statement. To what extent do I agree or disagree? It will be based on your introduction. Okay, let's begin with your introduction again. As you are typing there. Okay, famous quotation. So I'm not agree with your introduction is not okay. I mainly okay. I maintain a balance. I maintain a balance view about them, both of them, as there are pros and cons of watching television. So we are not speaking about advantages and disadvantages here. We are speaking about agree disagreement. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Simple, very simple. We are not we are not here for fighting about advantages and disadvantages, benefits and drawbacks. We are not here for those things. We are finding to what extent I agree or disagree. Very simple way you have to explain. So this is the reason. That's why I'm agree with this statement. If you're gonna say they have few reason about advantages and disadvantages for watching television, so why? What's your opinion? Like what's your opinion? For what extent you say you agree? You are saying about advantages and disadvantages rather than saying about agree disagreement. Do you
Actually,
agree with me, bro?
I'm partially agree with this
Yes, you
because
partially agree. You partially agree. Here I maintain a balanced view. This is not the right way, I believe. I maintain a balanced view. Or yeah, I think okay, I maintain a balanced view about both of them, as there are pros and cons. Okay, pros and cons of watching television. So you are focusing only watching television. But here we are not speaking about watching television. We are speaking about reading a books. It will be much beneficial for watching than watching television. But here you are writing about television. They have benefits and drawbacks. This is the wrong, bro. So when you're gonna say you partially agree, so you have to state two things: your agreement and your disagreement. For what extent you said you agree, and for what extent you said you disagree. To a statement, you have to explain here one positive, one negative. But here, you're explaining about advantages and disadvantages. Then it's all about your watching television. Now you got me, bro.
yes, I can understand completely.
Okay. So your introduction is not okay. It's it's totally wrong. Your introduction. You can rewrite your introduction with regards to the readers. They have a good verbal skills. Okay. Professor Professor Smith from University of Maryland. Okay. Where's this? Michigan. I don't know. Michigan. University of
Michigan.
Michigan. Michigan. Okay. Anyways, research that human who are a regular readers have a good memory in contrast of the non-readers. Moreover, there is a lot of knowledge in books, there are a lot of knowledge in books, comma, as books are consi- considered as a
Treasure.
hidden one,
A
treasure,
hidden treasure of knowledge. Yes.
treasure of knowledge. In addition, oh my god, how much information you are sharing, man. Okay, bro, you are not in the right order. First of all, I would request you, please follow the instruction. Its instruction means structure. You are so
Okay.
aware for you in like your structure, bro. You have ideas, but how you are writing, it's not following the same order. You're supposed to write one statement, and here you are sharing a lot of things. Moreover, in addition, like three ideas here, like explanation you are sharing here. So I would ask to you again, with regards to the readers, here you are explaining about reader support. You are supporting to
Yes.
the readers, but in your introduction you mentioned there are pros and cons of watching television. You will state both support, but there was like a, okay, both of them, there are pros and cons about watching television. So you have to speak about watching television rather than about reading books. But here you are, as your introduction was wrong, that you have to explain about reading things. But here, where is your central idea? You have to write your central idea first, then you have to move forward.
Okay. If my introduction was like that, that I have partially agree with both of the views. So
Not
will
both of
it
the
be
view.
correct?
They have one views, not both views. We don't have a couple of views. We have only one views. For example, just forget about imagination. If I say to you, reading is the best method for spending our leisure time rather than watching television. So
Mhm.
how many views is here? Only one views. Only one view is here. Not We don't have a couple of views here.
No,
So
I think there are, well, this is one view, but there are two directions. Like we consider the
mm,
leisure time. So
yes,
watching
definitely.
TV
But you are
or reading.
confusing, man. You are confusing yourself. Like if we said reading books is the best way to spend our leisure time rather than watching television. If you're gonna set two views, then there should be a change. Like some person, they believe reading is the best way for spending their free time, while other believes watching television is the best way for spending their free times. So
Mhm.
then we could say they have two views. So here we definitely say only one view we have. We don't have a couple of views. That's why they say, do you agree with this statement or disagree? If they're gonna share with you a couple of views, they would definitely say to you, discuss both views and give your opinion.
Okay.
They would
Like
never say to you, do you agree or disagree? They have only one views. That's why they say, do you agree or disagree?
we will, like you are saying that we will take this essay in only one direction. Like we have to agree
Yes,
or we have to disagree
exactly,
with that.
exactly. If you're gonna say You agree, also disagree. It's up to you. We don't have any complaint. You can definitely say you agree and disagree. Definitely, we can do it. But the fact is here, you have to explain about reading methods, and you have to explain about negative method about reading, and you have to support your positiveness with watching television.
Hmm.
You have two views, two things we have to explain. If I say you partially agree, then it would be
Okay.
okay. But here you are explaining with the you are explaining about your reading methods with regards to the readers. With regards to the readers, they have a good verbal skills. Fine, they have a good verbal skills. Professor Smith from University of, I don't know the name.
I also didn't know the name.
Okay. Research that humans who are a, a regular reader, who are regular readers, have a good memory in contents. Okay, and good memory in contract, right? Contrast. Good
In
memory in
contrast to the non-readers.
contrast to the non readers. Oh my god, I will lose my eyes. Okay, contrast to the non readers. Moreover, okay, here I would definitely ask you, what is your central idea? Here, you at the beginning, they have a good verbal skill. Professor Smith, this is your example here. This is your example here. You didn't write any central idea, any explanation. It begin with your like example. Professor sorry Smith from University of blank blank blank. Then research that human who are regular readers have a good memories in contrast of the non-readers. Moreover, again, you are explaining about moreover. You didn't explain much, and you are beginning with your moreover. So your idea is not clear, man.
Okay.
So pay attention with your idea first, like your central idea. Just try to write very simple way, very simple way. Don't try to make it more complicated. Don't try to share huge information. Just try to be simple, very simple. Just write one sentence, only one sentence, very shortly. Don't try to make it complicated. Don't try to use complex and compound or complex and compound sentence figure. Just try to use simple sentence figure and write a single sentence. That should be represent your central idea. Like if you're gonna say uh, reading is the best way, then for what 16, why you are saying this? Reading is the best way. Why you are saying this?
Hmm.
Just think about it. For you have to find identify two statement, two central idea, like why you are saying this. Definitely, you have to find out two ideas about your positiveness or your negativeness. You have to identify two ideas. That ideas would represent your body one and body two. That would call your central idea. Then you have to explain your idea.
Hmm.
This is the main method, bro. Okay. Anyways, I don't have anything else. Thank you very. I hope you understand.
Yes, I didn't understand. Actually, I take the statement as a wrong. Like, I think that I have, like, we have two views in the statement. That's why I take both the views. Like the first paragraph is about the readers, and the second one is about the watching TV.
Yes. One information I could share here. It would be much better to commit with one statement. If you receive agree disagreement, just try to be keep one side, like follow one side, agree or disagree. If you're gonna say you agree, then find out all information about your agreement. If you say you disagree, then find out all the information about your disagreement. You can do with yourself, like you can say you partially agree, but it will be more complicated for everyone. If you're gonna say I partially agree with this statement, then you have to be conscious about your writing. Anyhow, if you misconcept, then your writing would be wrong direction or be in the wrong direction. So please pay attention this area. So a lot of examiner they say follow the only one side, just follow one side and choose one area that you have enough information, agreement or disagreement, one side. Don't try to touch both area. It's not required. You have to touch both area. But if you are like to touch both area, then you have to be conscious. You have to be expert in writing. Then you can easily cover.
Okay. Actually, I didn't have any idea about the topic about the one side, so that's why I consider
It's okay.
the both side.
I I think when I was explaining about your introduction, I hope it would be much clear. Like just think about the introduction. At the beginning, you say, "I maintain a balanced view about both of them." About both
Mhm.
of them. Just remember, I maintain a balanced view about both of them. That means you're gonna support both area. You're gonna support both area, as there are pros and cons of watching television. Now you did the mistake. See
Okay.
where you did the mistake?
Yeah.
You were speaking about watching television. You totally forget about the topic.
Yes. I
This is
made
the
I make a
misconception.
blunder there.
Yeah, this is the misconception. So if you're gonna follow the same thing, then it would be much better. You would be in right direction. If you do like this, then you'd be in wrong direction. Okay, thank you very much, bro. I
Okay.
don't have anything else, and thank you very much for sharing your statement here. Now we are. I'm sorry.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, bro. Now we are moving forward again, and we have another statement here, Ankita. So I hope Nazifa already done. Hi, Nazifa.
Hello?
Yeah. Are you sleeping?
No, 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 I'm not.
Okay, it's okay. So thank you, thank you very much. So if you have any comments about Ankita, you can share.
I'm just reading it.
Oh,
Let
you
me
are
open
reading
it.
it. Okay. Anyways, okay, take it down.
I have one question about
Ankita,
Navid's paragraph.
Nazifa, could you please speak loudly? Your voice is so
I
far from
have.
us.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, but your voice is so far from us. I don't know why it's happening, but previously it was okay.
Okay. Let me connect the headphone. Give me a sec. Hello.
Yes, now this is much better. What you were saying, Nazifa? What you were saying? And I'm requesting to everyone, please read our statement. We are speaking about Ankita. Please read her statement and try to share your feedback with her. Here is Navid and Nazifa. I'm requesting both of you guys, please read her statement and share your opinion.
Yes, I'm reading.
Yes, yes, yes. And we are not an examiner. If we make any mistake, just forgive us and you can cross check. And if you have any suggestion, guys, you can share. And we are trying
Okay.
to do our best, like as we are practicing for a long time, and we are sharing feedbacks from our practicing information. Yeah, our information experience. Sorry, practicing experience. If we make any mistake, then we are so sorry. If we hurt you. Just let me know if anyone has done.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, I
Hi.
have read the essay. I
Yes, go
think
on.
here Ankita made the same mistakes I did. Here in the introduction statement, she says uh, he agrees that reading books improves imagination, but then in the second body paragraph, she talked about watching movies. On the contrary, watching movies have their own pros, the benefits of watching movies. And introduction paragraph, there is this sentence, I am totally agree. I'm not sure about this. I am totally agree that uh, this sentence, I think, is there something wrong with this sentence? And uh, yes, that's all I would like to add.
Yeah, I did make the
And
mistake.
another thing,
I totally agree.
okay, and there's
Yeah,
another thing on the first sentence. Today's era, most of the people OPT, option out, or what did you write? I didn't
opt,
get.
opt, opt for.
Uh, what's the meaning of this? I'm totally unfamiliar with this one.
Opt for it means they can choose between different activities. Opt for
Oh,
it means we are choosing uh, the thing within so many, like if
okay.
we have lots.
Is it a short form?
I don't know. I think it's not short form. Opt
Okay,
for. I don't know.
okay,
Let me check.
okay. No,
Yeah, I have to check.
I just searched it and it's not saying that it's a short form of something. Make a choice, especially for one thing. Okay, I
Yeah.
got it. Okay, thank you, Ankita. It's clear now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nazifa, for sharing your opinion. Again, we are moving forward to Navid. Hi, Navid.
Hello.
Yes, go.
Yes, I have read the Ankita's essay, and in the introduction paragraph, in the first, she write that today's era, most of the people opt for leisure activities, which are either reading books or watching movies. I think this statement uh, is not a paraphrase of the question of the essay. Like, Ankita, what do you mean by this statement?
Yeah. I just wanted to say about like people just choose uh, both the activities either way. Some people choose reading books and Some people just opt for watching movies. So yeah, that's the leisure activity. So I just wanna say that thing.
Okay, but there in the question, if you read the question, so it didn't say that people like they opt for reading books or watching televisions. Uh, Here
Okay, in
they say about
question,
the imagination.
yeah, in question, in the first line, they mention that in free time, they utilize free time for reading books and it's good for imagination. Okay, at the same time, some people just go for watching movies. But what's your opinion? Watching movies is better or like reading books? They are asking
Like,
for our opinion, like our agreement, which is good for like imagination, watching movies or reading books. I
yes,
just could understand that thing.
I think that there is something missing about the imagination. Like in the question, they
Yeah,
ask that who have good
I wrote in
imagination.
the last line. I wrote in the last line that I clear my agreement.
Okay, and in the second sentence, you write that both have their own pros, although from my perspective, reading books in free time are much more beneficial. Okay, like you take the side of the readers, that readers have a good imagination.
Yeah,
Okay, so in the two paragraphs, in the first paragraph, you like defend your view about the readers that they have a good imagination. Am I right? That you
yeah,
you write about the readers.
yeah,
Okay, and in second paragraph, on the contrary, watching movies have their own pros. First and foremost, people do not have to bother themselves as they can enjoy audio visual effects with movie storyline. People might gain knowledge of different exotic places which are distant and is impossible to explore. Like you also present like the other
yeah.
view. And
No,
in the
in
introduction
the last
paragraph,
line, yeah, in the last line, I mentioned that it have their own pros, but at the same time, we really, for watching movies, we really don't need any reading skills and any imagination. Really don't need any imagination. So I clear that thing in my second paragraph.
okay, what do you write? Like uh, in the body 2 paragraph at the end.
Yeah,
Secondly,
yeah,
people can
yeah.
easily understand story and climax because they do not have to. What do you mean by climax? Well, I didn't know what does
Clim-
it mean.
Climate is kind of suspense, like in the story. Also, in the reading books and watching movies, both have their own climax. The turning point, we can say the turning point where we can find the culprit or like the whatever the moral of the story. Yeah, that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
okay. Because they do not have to worry about imagining themselves. Finally, people do not need to have reading skills. What do you mean
Yeah,
by that?
because watching movies really doesn't need any reading skills. If you are not know any languages or anything, you can watch movies. Yeah, because you just need to have. That's why I
Okay.
wrote. I don't know if it's right or wrong.
Actually,
I just said.
in the introduction paragraph, uh, you you said that I'm totally agree that it improves our imagination. Like you take the side of reading, and then in the second paragraph, I think that you have to give reasons. Like you have to disagree. You don't have to show the pros of watching movies.
Yeah, maybe. I am also confused in that. Maybe that that might
I,
be true.
I think that
You say.
the second paragraph is like you have to agree with your introduction statement about the readers, that
Okay.
you have to give
So
ideas.
second paragraph should be okay. Second paragraph should be reading books only. Like both the paragraphs should be reading books,
Yes,
not any paragraph for watching movies. You wanna say that?
yes, I'm saying that the second paragraph is also, it must be also about the readers,
Yeah.
because in the introduction you say that I'm totally agree with the readers that reading can improve imagination. So I think that you can take this second paragraph also in that direction.
Yeah,
So
I'm little bit
that's
confused. Yeah. Yeah.
that's all about my comments, and
Yeah.
nothing
Thanks.
else from your essay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much, Naveed, for sharing your opinion. And finally, it
You're
comes to
welcome.
me. Yes, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. You say something to me, bro?
No.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, man. So finally, it comes to me. Hi, Ankita.
Yeah. Hi.
Yes, and thank you very much, Ankita, for sharing your statement today with us. And I could see you complete uh, two paragraphs with your conclusion. That's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You covered the task. So this is really great.
Almost.
Yeah, you complete this task. This is great. Mind when I was speaking during that moment, you were trying to write, right? Mind I
No,
was speaking
no.
like 5 minutes.
No, I didn't do that. Really. You
Okay,
just
that's great.
started and that at that time I thought.
Okay, that's that's okay. That's okay. Just give me a second. Oh shit! I shouldn't paste the question there. Okay, Ankita is here. What we could do is okay. Let's begin with your handwriting. I wanted to read the question first, then it'll be much better. I could read the question. Question. I have to open the doc. Yeah, it's open. Okay. People who read for pleasure in their free time have a better imagination than those who prefer to watch television. Okay, let's begin with the introduction to this era. Nowadays, it's been to this era. Most of the people, could you please your writing? You use pencil, right?
Yeah.
Is it 2B?
What?
Is it 2B pencil or HB? I felt is it 2B pencil?
Yeah.
2B. Okay, just give me a second. It's might. Yeah, I thought like it's HB, not to be. If it's HB, no. Why your writing is not dark? It's so light.
No, I can see properly. I think everyone. I don't know.
Might I'm
Ask
having. Okay, okay,
ask
okay.
another
Okay,
number.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay for me. I can read it.
Yeah.
I got it. Today's era, most of the people. OPT. What do you mean by OPT?
Opt for. I don't know. It's right or not. Opt. I use opt many
Opt
times.
for. Opt
I
for
don't know.
option.
Opt. Yeah. Opt. It means. Yeah.
Okay. So in this section in IELTS writing test 2, we are unable to write any short form, any informal, or any idioms, or any any informal phrase. We are unable to write. So pay attention this area, and any short form we are unable to write. If you're gonna say USA, then it would be wrong. You have to write United States of America. If you're gonna say UK, it will be much better to write United Kingdom. Just try to avoid your short
Okay.
form.
1 minute. 1 minute. Opt for.
Yeah, I don't know what the
I
meaning of
think.
opt.
Um, 1 minute. Let me just Google it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Take it down.
Okay. I think we are using this, but it's correct in writing or not. I am not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think OPT opt is make a choice from a range of possibilities. Okay. So the
Option.
sentence
It
is
means
like
option.
they are
Opt
given,
means option, right?
yeah,
Okay.
option,
It's
but it's not short form. It's not short form. We can use like this, like they have given the example, consumers will opt for low price goods. So opt for, it's a phrasal verb we can use
okay.
in writing.
I don't
Opt
have any
for
idea
is
about
phrasal
this opt.
verb.
That's why I'm just saying something. Okay. Anyways, you can write if you think it's okay. So you can write, definitely you can write. So
Yeah,
anyways,
I have googled it and it is correct.
okay, fine, okay, okay. So as I don't have any idea about this form, that's why I was saying. Anyways, so today's era. So
Yeah, yeah,
you say today's era. We are not speaking about recently or past evidence, or it's gonna happen in the future. We don't know. We don't have any idea. This is normal, a general
yeah,
statement. Not today's era. Most of the people,
yeah. Okay.
most of the people. Where is the question? Okay, most of the people. People. Okay, most of the people. People who read. Okay, not about most of the people. They said everyone. They said everyone, not most of the people. The majority. You said
Okay.
majority of the
Yeah,
population. Majority of the population, and they said
yeah,
people. They said people. They didn't specify. They said directly people. Most of the people opt for leisure
yeah,
activities, which are either reading books or watching movies. Either reading books or watching movies. Okay, fine. They are going to choose this one. But they didn't say they're going to choose this one. They said which would be comparatively preferable, which would be much better. Not they are having any doubt, like either this one or neither this one. They're not having any doubt. So your paraphrasing is wrong here. I would definitely say leisure activities which are either reading books or watching movies. Now you got me?
yeah. I got
Okay.
it.
Okay, so it's not the right form or right way. Yes, as you're right. Both have their own props, like advantages.
Yeah,
Although from the perspective, reading books, reading books in free time are much more beneficial. I'm totally agree that it improves our imagination. Okay, Ankita,
yeah,
might you are having problem with your introduction. As I said to Navid, that I have to repeat to you again. Like what you need to do, you have to identify the background statement first. What you are doing here, it's wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not, your information is not clear here. So you are speaking about advantages, although they have they have prospective reading books in free time are much more beneficial. So it's not the same thing what you are saying. Your introduction is not in order. So what you need to do, first of all, you have to understand the background statement that you need to paraphrase. When you're gonna complete your paraphrasing, stop your writing. When you're gonna complete your paraphrasing, then stop your writing. Then think, you agree or disagree. Just simple way. You agree or disagree. If you say I agree, here you said I'm totally agree with this statement. Agree that, okay, agree for what? Agree what? I'm totally agree. You didn't clear your sentence here. Your sentence formation is not clear here. If you're gonna say I totally agree with this statement, yeah, I'm totally agree with the given statement, then what extent you gonna say you agree? Definitely you have logic. Definitely you have logic. That's why you said you agree. So if you're gonna say you agree, then you have to submit your central. You have to submit your topic idea. You have to submit your topic idea. Here you said, because like if I gonna touch your area from the beginning, both have their own prompts. Okay, fine. Advantages. Why you are sharing those evidence here? I don't have any idea. This is irrelevant words you are writing there. Although is not the right form. They have advantages. Again, you are speaking about the benefits. Although, when you're gonna use although, that should be in order to negative, like alternative, contrast. That should be negative. But your although form is also related to your benefits. So this is the wrong form here. This is not relevant this task, because you already paraphrase your introduction. So why are you gonna share those evidence with your introduction? This is irrelevant task. You can erase from your both side. Both have their own prompts. Okay, you can erase those sentence until benefits. Yeah, from benefits to benefits. You can erase all the sentence. Three lines might you have, one, two, three. Yeah, three sentence, three lines you have. You can erase three lines from your writing, and you can begin with your I am totally agree. I do agree. I do agree with this statement. I do, or I completely agree with the given statement that, not that, that is improves. Okay, not that, because I agree I agree with the given statement, because the reason you're gonna share the reason why you are agree, why you agree with the given statement. So it should be because, not that, because it improves our imagination. Okay, this is right thing as you shared here. I don't have any complaints. So where is your second idea? This is improve our imagination, and it helps us to improve our reading skill, or it helps us to avoid annoyed scenario. You could say like this, because in this part, as you said, you agree, and you are sharing here one statement only. It's improve our imagination. So this statement you're gonna write in your body one. So what you're gonna share in your body two? You have, as you said, you agree, you totally agree. Then both statement, both paragraphs should represent your agreement, not disagreement. If you're gonna say anything negative here, then your essay would be wrong. You got me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you say, your importance like improve our imagination, And you have to connect, you have to use an and here and here with as a connector, and you have to share another statement, and it could help us to concentrate our reading rather than focusing any annoyed scenario. Oh my god, I really scared. Who did this? Okay, anyways, uh you got it, Ankita?
Yeah, I got it.
So you should use and to, as a connector, and you should provide another statement for your body too, like second paragraph. Let's begin with your body one. In modern world, okay, in the modern world, in modern, not like in modern world, might in the modern world. Article evo here, might uh, in the modern world, or in modern world, which would be right? In the modern world or in modern world?
Uh,
I'm a little
I
confused
guess
now. In the modern world or in modern world?
I guess in modern world. I don't.
In modern world, okay. In modern world. In modern world, okay. I will check it out. In modern world or in the modern. Okay, people have more options. People have more options to rate as they have been. Okay, what you wrote here. In modern world, people have more options to rate as they have been introduced themselves in reading different genus. Genus, right?
I made a mistake, a spelling mistake.
Okay.
Generous.
Genres of books. Genres of books nowadays. Okay, nowadays people can. Okay, what is your central idea? You already misconcept. You already in the wrong direction. Here, as you represent that, that shouldn't be there in the introduction, as I said, because it improves our imaginations. So you should begin with your improvement, like imagination, option reading, and
Yeah.
not like option reading. As you said, imagination, then you have to begin with the like imagination.
Mm.
Reading books that could help human brain to think about more consciously.
Mm.
This is called imagination. Think about more deeply. Think about more like a genuine way. Those could help you. That would be your like central idea. Then you have to explain your central idea. What you wrote here, I would definitely say it's a wrong direction, because your central idea is not here. You don't have any central idea. It's wrong already.
Yeah.
Okay, again, you are beginning with nowadays can find different books. Okay, different books. Okay, no, it's not right. Your central your body one is wrong. It's not the right. Okay, let's begin with another idea here. You got me like why I'm saying wrong.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
I had to, yeah, I had to write about first imagination,
exactly.
why reading books help to imagine us. Then, yeah, I got it.
Okay, okay. So thank you very much for your clear understanding. So now again we could move forward on the category contrary. What you wrote here.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. On the contrary, watching movies have their own prompts. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm reading wrong. Contrary, or what you wrote here? Could you please pronounce this word like on the contrary?
Contrary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I was wrong. Okay. Watching movies have their own prompts. Okay. This is wrong again. You are speaking about like watching movies.
Yeah,
You are unable
so
to
we
you
have
are
to.
unable to say anything about movies, anything about TV series, anything about those things. You have to write all those things related reading books,
Okay, okay, I
because
was
at
confused.
the beginning,
Yeah, yeah,
your introduction, you mentioned, I am totally agree with the given statement because it's
yeah,
improve our imagination, because you are writing about like reading books, that's improve your imagination. You thought that
yeah,
human imagination that could boost. And then your second statement, like your body too should be represent your another statement that should represent also your reading book section, not like represent your watching television.
yeah,
So your body too is in not in order. It's wrong also. Like watching movies have, okay, just one line is good enough for understanding the sentence. Like your body, examiner will do the same thing. To be honest, like examiner will do the same thing. They will find out what you said in your introduction. You said, I'm totally agree with this statement. Okay, fine. They will find out for what extent you're gonna say you agree or disagree. It's a very simple way. They will identify like what's your statement here, like one statement only. Okay, what would be what would be your body to? Okay, examiner will have like few doubts. Then they would move forward. They would move forward to your body one. Then what are you gonna read? Like if they're gonna read like their modern world, people have more options to read. Okay, there isn't anything about imagination. You're speaking about they have few option about reading. Like you are explaining like types of how many types of reading, rather than speaking about like imagination. So you are not in the right way. So examiner will clear understand with your one sentence. Then they will directly move forward with your body too. First of all, they will do like this. They will identify the center point, like center, like your main point, what you're gonna wrote. And if like we're gonna see in your body too, you say like, and in your introduction you said you completely agree, and in your body too you say no, I disagree. I feel like watching movies is much better than watching like reading books. Then
no,
what?
I did not write that way. I just
No,
wrote
I'm just
that
saying like
advantage, but
yes.
yeah, but at the end of the second paragraph, I mentioned like watching movies does not need any imagination, right? That's
Yes,
why
you
I
are
wrote
comparing with
about.
imagination.
Yeah, yeah, I am
You are comparing
comparing
with
watching movies
imagination.
and yeah,
But you have to write another new information here. It's related your reading books, not related your not related your imagination with like your watching movies. It's not like that. You have to restate another idea, not like restate. You have to reorganize your idea, like your two central idea. You have to identify two central idea for this essay, because at the beginning you said you completely agree, and definitely you have two ideas. One ideas for your body one, and second idea for your body two. Two ideas you have. You have to identify your two ideas for your body one and body two. And if I gonna read like watching movies have their own
yeah,
prompts like advantages, this is already mistake here. You are speaking about watching movies advantages, but we are not saying anything about advantages, and your introduction already inform us we would never say anything about watching movies or television. We'd never say anything. So your introduction is not
okay.
representing those things.
So
This is wrong.
I
Then firstly, and I'm going to read it.
yeah,
Then first and
okay,
foremost, people do not have to bother themselves, as they can enjoy audiovisual effects with movies. Strongly, people might gain knowledge of different effort. Okay, exotic, right? Different
yeah,
exotic place,
exotic places.
which
Yeah,
are distinct, which are distinct and which are distinct, which
Yeah,
are distinct,
they are
distinct,
far away.
and it is
Places which are
impossible
very far away.
impossible to explore to every. Okay, this is not the right thing, Ankita. So as you said, you're explaining
Yeah.
from the first, and then I thought
Okay, so
like
I
let's
have
read
to
from
write
the
only
beginning.
about reading books in both
Yes,
paragraphs.
yes, yes. Because like that's why we say
Okay, I
read the
got it.
instruction carefully.
Yeah.
Read the instruction carefully. What they said, and read the question more than 10 times. If you were spending more times, it doesn't spoil your times. Definitely, it doesn't spoil your anything. You would understand clearly. If you're gonna say I agree, then you have to agree. You shouldn't say anything about negative. If you say I partially agree,
Okay.
then you can say one positive and one negative. If you say I completely disagree, then both paragraph would represent your like disagreement, not agreement.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
I
So
got it.
if I
Completely
gonna
got
read
it.
your conclusion, so your conclusion would be wrong again. I think okay here it's already wrong.
Yeah.
I think reading books out with the desire.
Okay,
What
I was
reading
out
books
of,
out
like I can say, yeah,
advantages
I
of the
was
watch
distracted.
movies. Yes, I think reading books outweigh the advantages of watching movies. People might get bored. Okay, this is new information here. This is totally new information here. Your conclusion should be
Yeah.
your short paragraph to overview your essay. Like
Hmm.
your main point should be represent in your conclusion, like your summary. It's
Yeah.
called your summary. And what you wrote here, I think reading books outweigh the advantages of watching movies. People might get bored in your writing anywhere. In your writing this essay, anywhere, did you wrote anything about
बंद कर.
boringness?
Yeah.
Where you write boringness? Good for the memory's health and improves our concentration and brain monitor function. Okay, helps the people to imagine. Okay, imagine all the things that are writing in the books and so many. Okay, I'm going to read. In the modern entrepreneur, for instance, concentration and brain and muscles. Okay, in your body one, I didn't receive anything about your boringness.
Yeah.
Okay, in your body
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
On the continuance of watching movies and
No, I did not write. I did not write. Don't do that. I did not write anything.
you didn't write about your boringness, so please pay attention. What you're gonna wrote your introduction that should represent that
Yeah.
should paraphrased in your conclusion, because as we could understand, like conclusion would summarize our essay, so it would be much better to paraphrase your introduction and rewrite your introduction in your conclusion area. That would be the perfect conclusion. A lot of examiner, a lot of teachers, and they say those things. So we are following those
Yeah.
methods. So I hope it would be okay for everyone. If you are trying to, if you are
Yeah.
trying to use your method, it's okay. I don't have any complaint. But as we can understand, I think everything would be beneficial for ourselves. Anyways, and thank you very much, Ankita. I don't have anything else. Now we are moving forward, and I hope you got it. If you are having any doubt, you can let me know.
Yes.
What, Ankita? What did you say?
No, nothing. Yeah, I got it. What you said.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Ankita, for sharing your statement. And I don't have anything else. And now we are moving forward. And finally, and finalistic, we have error books. And I would request to everyone, please read my error books, and you can share your feedback to me. Yeah, final essay, and I think I did a lot of mistake. To be honest, if I could read my essay, then I can find out my mistake. But I didn't receive any
I
time, and I just
okay.
complete my body. Yes,
I
yes. Please go on, Ankita.
okay. I it's only one paragraph. You did not write any second and paragraph and
Yes,
conclusion.
yes. To be honest, I didn't get time.
Did, did you write second paragraph?
No.
Okay.
I didn't. You
I
can
just
see my first
wanted
paragraph.
to
It's
have
huge.
a
My first paragraph is huge. I shouldn't
okay.
write this paragraph. It's huge.
And I have read, but
Yes.
I was like, I'm confused about your sense of humor and imagination. What is the relation between imagination and sense of humor?
Okay.
I don't know.
I okay. You said about sense of humor. Sense of humor. I feel like it's about our imagination, like how we could think accurately, how we could think deeply. That's called our sense of humor. And without imagination,
No,
our
no. Sense of humor is like the ability that ability we are able to make people laugh. Yeah, it's kind of like we
no,
are help people to
this
laugh.
is okay. Sense of
It's a
humor.
sense of humor.
Okay, no. I think okay. I don't know who
Just
gonna be
Google
wrong.
it. Just Google it, please. For me, just Google it. I
Sense of
want to know
humor.
sense of humor. Just
Sense of
Google it.
humor. Okay, just give me a second. Resina. S-E-N. Come on. Log on. S-E-N. S-E. Sense of H-U-M-O-R. Sense of humor. H-U-M-R. Okay, here they are showing about funny things. A possibility that given someone the ability to say funny things and see the funny side of things.
Yeah,
Okay, but
that
I
I also
personally
want to
don't
say
have
the same
sense
thing.
of humor. I also doesn't know. Okay, but
It's
I
not
feel like
imagination.
sense of humor. I don't know. It's okay.
Sense
Sense of
of humor is a different thing.
okay,
Imagination is a different thing.
different thing. Okay, so
Yeah.
wrong area.
If we are if we are having that imagination skill, we
Yes,
can have a good sense of humor, but
yes,
it's a different thing. We cannot write this
yes. You're
way.
right. Okay, sense of humor. I have to there. It could boost their thinking.
Yeah, but for sense of humor, if we know like jokes or even
Yes.
some kind of mimic, we can make people laugh.
Hmm.
But for like only imagination is not needed for sense of humor. There are
Okay.
so many things that correlates with sense of humor.
Okay. I got it. Okay. Their thinking. Thinking. Okay.
Your your introduction is really nice. I like that. But in paragraph one, I don't understand anything because it's not related to imagination. That's why.
Okay, okay, I'm going to read my paragraph. On the one-way reading methods would help them to gather few knowledge that could boost their sense of humor. That could boost their okay, no, sense of humor. Come on, okay, a reading method would help them to gather few knowledge that could boost their. Yes, you're right. You're right. I have to think. I have to write about imaginations as the public lifestyle are improving, and often they are receiving better opportunities that could help them to develop their future. However, in the few situations, people feel uncomfortable for presenting themselves or representing themselves. This is presenting. It should be representing themselves
Representing
because
themselves.
representing themselves because they believe that they do not have enough idea. They do not have enough idea about how to make them unique. On this occasion, I have to put down the comma. On this occasion, reading method, reading method would support them, not could. I have to write would support them. See, I can
Hmm.
find my mistake.
Yeah. And also you wrote
Reading
wrong
method would
spelling
support
of
them.
them.
Yeah, reading method would support them to boost their sense of humor. I have to erase sense of humor, imagination,
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
imagination.
If you exchange the word. Yeah.
Yes, imagination, and they could easily represent them in front of anyone. For example, Alexandra is a content reader, and he lives in the United States of America. In 2009, a press published that he was the best speaker. He was the best speaker in the United States of America because he explained himself well in the press, in front of the press, not in the press, in front of the conference, in front of the conference.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how many missed it
In the
in
press conference. In the
yes
press conference.
in the press
You have
conference.
said in
In
the
the
press
press conference,
conference.
that would be much better. In the press conference,
Yeah.
the EWS conference. In the press conference. Oh yeah, I wrote the same thing. Oh shit, why I was erasing.
Yeah.
In the press conference, and he explained that he assumed his skill from his reading method.
Yeah.
That was
You are
example.
right. Like reading method. Yeah. But the sense of humor is not connected.
Yes, I have to avoid this sense of humor. I know still they have few error. I know still they have few error.
Yeah.
And
Spelling mistake on two
yeah,
spelling.
do you have anything else? Do you have anything else?
No, that's why I am asking you about second. What if you got more time, what would you write in second and conclusion? Second paragraph and conclusion.
Yeah, in second paragraph, I would definitely say about it would control our brain, that we would never involve any unknown videos or any any, I would say, how could I say it, like it could help our brain to control ourselves, and we could make ourselves I forgot the word, to be honest. I forgot the word.
Mm,
It's felt like it's felt like calm down. Calm down. I forgot the word. Like it's good.
okay.
It could control our body energy. Well, no, not like that. It's Oh my god, I forgot this word.
Okay,
It's a
so
really interesting word.
probably you wanna say about if you got the chance, you would like write about like while you are reading, you can imagine all the things, but when you are watching movies, it's sometimes annoying and
Yes, annoyingful. It's annoyingful. Reading
yeah,
books are not annoyingful. You could learn and we'd enjoy.
yeah,
So it would be
yeah,
my
and
second word.
also yeah, okay,
And
okay,
conclusion, I would explain my central idea. Here you can see in my body one, I have a central idea. Like reading method would help them to generate to gather few information, to gather few knowledge that could boost their thinking, that could boost their thinking, like that could boost their imagination. So this is my central idea here. This is my central idea, and I was explaining, and I share an example. Like
yeah,
in my conclusion, I would paraphrase my central idea, my two central idea, body one central idea and body two central idea. I will paraphrase and I will submit in the conclusion. That will be okay.
okay, okay.
Okay, thank
I
you very much,
like your
Ankita.
structure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I liked your structure, but yeah,
I
but
have mistake.
the content, yeah,
Yes,
the content, yeah, I just steal your structure, but I will add my own words like
yes,
other things.
yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, okay,
Thank you very
okay,
much, Ankita. Now
that's
we are
it.
moving forward.
Yeah,
Do you have anything else?
no, no,
Okay, okay,
thanks.
go on, go on. What you were saying? Go on.
No,
No, I'm sorry. I'm
nothing.
sorry. I'm so sorry for interrupt. Yes, I'm so sorry for interrupt. Go on.
No, no, nothing. I'm not saying anything.
Okay. So again, we are moving forward. So we have Navid here. Hi, Navid.
Hello.
Yes, bro. Do you have any comments, bro?
Well, as Nikita also suggest you,
Yes.
so in addition to Ankita, I will add some more suggestion
Please.
that your body one paragraph, it
Yes.
didn't give us a sense of reading. Like as in the second sentence in the body one paragraph from third line, that as the public lifestyle are improving and often they are receiving better opportunities that could help them to develop their future.
Yes.
So I didn't think that it gives us a meaning like develop their future. Like, what do you mean by that sentence?
Mm, okay. As the public lifestyle are improving, I was thinking
And
about
often they are.
yes. And often they are receiving better opportunities that can help them to develop their future. Mm, and I was trying to indicate about the future. If they focus their reading, then what would happen in their future? They could boost their immersion. If they could boost their immersion, then what would happen in their future? For example, like I said, and I share an example in my last area. Then I
Mhm.
I I I I, I bring an idea about Alexandra, like in an American area.
Mhm.
He became famous in 2009 as a great speaker, in United Kingdom, United States of America,
Mhm.
because of because of his speaking skill and how he explained himself to others. That was great. That was really amazing skill. He assumed from reading a skill. So he often, like people often receive those types of opportunities to represent themselves to other person in front of any other person. So I was trying to represent those things. That's what I say. as a public lifestyle improving, like as we know, our lifestyle is day by day improving, and often we are receiving better opportunities. We are not regularly receiving those kinds of opportunities regular basis. Often we are using sometimes that could help them to develop their future. If they could receive, then that could help them to develop their future. They would be popular and they'd be celebrity or something else, or they'd be millionaire. That's what I was trying
No,
to use that
they
sentence.
are receiving opportunities that so what's the link of the receiving better opportunities or develop their future with the reading? I
Yeah, my
didn't
my
get it.
I missed this area. Yeah, you are right. Now I got it. Yeah, you are right.
So
As reading,
this is
as people, public reading life. Okay. No, I got it, bro. I got it, bro. I got it. Yeah, you're right.
the
You're right.
sentence which I didn't understand that what
Yeah,
why
this
you use this sentence,
sentence. Yeah,
and uh, the
this
structure is
sentence.
the first structure is introduction paragraph is good, but the body one paragraph, uh,
Yes,
I
you're right,
think
man.
that it didn't completely answer uh, your support. Like in the
Yes,
introduction paragraph, you written that I'm supporting with this evidence. So I think that it didn't give completely. It didn't answer any of your evidence.
yes. Like
So that's all from
as I use my central idea, my explanation wasn't perfect.
yes. Your explanation is not
My
giving
explanation
sense.
wasn't perfect. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not making sense. As I said,
Yes.
as the public life is still improving, and often they are receiving. Yeah, it's not the right things. You're right, man. You're right.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
And there's nothing.
Anything
There
else,
is
bro?
nothing. Anything. No, there are no comment from my side. That's
Okay.
all what I say.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Navid, for sharing this statement. It's going to be really helpful for me. I will definitely work on it, and I would pay attention again.
You
Thank
are
you, bro.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. So again, finally, we are moving forward to Nazifa. Hi, Nazifa. Do you have any comments about my statement?
No, Naveed and Ankita explained everything, so I have nothing to say, and I totally agree with them.
Okay. No, you can say I disagree with all of you.
No, they were right.
They're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing again. Uh, just try to identify, not for any particular individual. I'm saying, I'm requesting to everyone. Don't try to accept other feedback. Like anyone, they could say anything. Don't try to support them, and try to identify by yourself. That could help you to understand the topic, to identify the mistake, and to understand the reality with the meaning of the content, and you would
Okay, I
understand
have
the
one
ideas as
question.
well. Yes,
Sorry to interrupt you.
yes,
I
go on.
have one question here. In the first paragraph, you
Introduction.
wrote, yeah, you wrote
Yes.
"one the one way." What does it
On the
mean?
one way.
I'm not
On the
like.
one,
Is it
I wrote there on the one way. On
yeah?
the one way, not one. On the one way, like it
Okay,
means like on the one hand,
okay,
like
okay,
on the one way, and in my body too, I would say on the same way.
okay.
I would follow the same direction. I would never change them on this another way.
So,
I would never say on the another way.
this
I would.
is some kind of linkers on the one
Yes.
way and on the other way.
It's up to you. Like you. This is your part. This is your opinion. How are you gonna begin? How are you gonna write? I didn't identify this linker before. Like a few days ago, I was thinking like few writer they was writing in middle of this middle of his writing on the one way, on the same way he was writing, and I think like okay, I can use this phrase in my writing task too at the beginning, on the one way and on the second way, on the same way, on the first way, on the another
Okay.
way.
And in the introduction paragraph, you wrote as a human being they are. So there is as uh, a
Human
human
beings,
being. Human
human
beings are
beings.
plural, and
Yes,
that's why
it should be
there's they
S.
are. But why is there is as a human being? So is it like addressing one human being, and again you wrote they are satisfied? So is the
No,
whole
it should
human
be. It
race?
should be as human being. As human beings.
So the
It should
A
be
should be
erased.
eliminated.
Yeah, it should be erased from that.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Like as a human being, they are.
As human
So,
being. Yeah, as
so,
human being,
so
they are satisfied for receiving,
yeah, yeah.
for
Then
reading, for
it's
reading
right.
the book. Yes.
And there is a human being. So I got confused. So
Yeah.
is it singular or plural?
No, it should be plural, but it should be erased from that place.
Okay. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining our today's seminar and our meeting already recorded. Now we're gonna say goodbye and good night. And thank you very much, everyone, for joining us.